We're here at the New York Times Travel Show, and this gentleman, Mr. Andrei Shuranov, is president of the Russian-American Consulting Corporation. You've created, and you're president of a most interesting corporation that's here at the New York Times Travel Show. Could you talk to us a little bit about what you do and what you bring to the New York Times Travel Show?
Thank you, Ernie. My company, Russian-American Consulting Corporation, was established in 1999. And we specialize in travel to Russia and other countries of the former USSR.
So you not only create and consult for travelers' business as well as pleasure, those who wish to go to Russia and to the former Soviet Union.
That's true. We specialize in business and leisure, and we can meet all your needs.
Well, I've been doing some research on you and your company and your excellent website, which you have, which we're going to be sharing with our viewers. But anyone who's interested in working and going to Russia, being tied into Russia, and also the other former Soviet Union countries, your company has an ability to open the door and to create those connections.
Yes, that's true. We're an American company, but we have strong Russian roots, which give us significant advantage over many other tourist agencies selling Russia. Because we know and understand that part of the world, but we also know what works and what doesn't work for the American traveler.
Well, you mentioned you're an American company, and although your roots you have roots in Russia and the former Soviet Union, you're here to service your American clients, and you provide five-star service.
Yes, we're here exactly to help American people to discover Russia. And not only Russia, we are talking about Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and many, many other countries of the former Soviet Union.
What a wonderful idea for the traveler who's interested in seeing this part of the world that's been separated from us for many years, has not been a place where people have had an opportunity to enjoy. And now you have the premier company, Russian-American Consulting Corporation, that has the ability, with your contacts, to open up the doors. What are the values these days, because everyone is economically concerned, to travel to these countries?
You know, Ernie, we have a crisis. Everybody lives in this period of life, but life still goes on. And actually, right now, as my understanding, it's the best time to go there because the prices in Russia goes down, the services we have the same like it was before, and actually for the last decade, for American people, it's the best time to go there because it will be less expensive than maybe in any other countries.
What an exciting time, and the way you presented it, from what we've heard, being part of this New York Times Travel Show, is that people want to travel. They're tired of feeling bad. They want to feel good. They want to spend their money while it still has some value. And what a better place than to come to Russia. I know you have some guests that you have for us here to meet today.
Yes, we have a guest from Russia, but I think that first, of course, you have to see Moscow, the capital of Russia. St. Petersburg, that's the second capital of Russia, and many, many other cities, interesting cities of Russia. But start, of course, with Moscow.
The culture, the history, but the contemporary history, what it's become in modern times. These are hot cities to travel, to enjoy. And you guys are the ambassadors who can welcome the Americans or whomever you are who wish to come to Russia.
You know, Ernie, that's why we're here, because we can help to American travelers to get visas, to buy tickets with the best possible prices, and we can provide the best accommodation in Russia. That's why we're here. That's why we would like to help Americans to discover Russia.
Andrei, you've brought some exciting new packages here to the New York Times Travel Show, which are available to our viewers.
Yes, Ernie. We brought to this show our most recent tourist packages with unbeatable prices. And these packages we developed together with our Moscow-based partner, the famous Russian Intourist company. I would like to introduce you. It's a commercial director, Mrs. Nina Zharova.
Thank you. Okay.
Ernie, this is Nina. I would like to introduce her to you so she will explain what we have.
Welcome, Nina.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. I'm commercial director of Intourist, and Intourist is the oldest and largest tour operator in Russia. This year we celebrate our 80th anniversary in business. And it's now not very easy time, but life doesn't stop. And because that, we prepare a lot of exciting program to be offered in this year. And for example, our bestseller is Moscow-St. Petersburg packages, and also Golden Ring tours. It's a tour covering an ancient city outside of the Moscow. Also, maybe it will be very interesting for American clients. It's Trans-Siberian Express. It's 15-day rail journey crossing European part of Russia, Siberia, Mongolia, and China. Also, we offer 9 and 12-day cruises, also very popular among American people. And of course, a lot of different programs. Now, everything depends only on the budget and your pocket. Yeah.
Well, these are difficult times, but they're exciting times. And what a great opportunity to visit Russia, former Soviet Union,
Yeah.
and your company, working with Russian-American Consulting Corporation, the premier tour travel company to Russia.
Yeah.
So for the person who's never been to Russia, that first-time person who might be interested in, what would you recommend? What tour would you recommend for them?
First of all, I would like to tell you that now it's high time to go to Russia, because taking into account that the prices, because all the hotel now reduce the prices and low airfare, and because that we invite all American people to Russia. As to concern the best seller, just to start with, is the Moscow and St. Petersburg tour, because it's the most popular now. Yeah.
Yes, everyone has some idea of Moscow and St. Petersburg,
of course.
And how things have progressed to today. And we were talking about this with Andrei. It's such a modern city, and it's the history, but an excitement of today.
But Moscow, it's absolutely different city in comparison with the previous year. It's a new one, and you have opportunity to see practically what you like. We can organize a visit to KGB Museum, for example, or we can organize a visit to a residence of Russian president, for example. In the former years, it was everything very close, such an object. But now, you see, it's a great opportunity to see it, to watch it. Yeah.
Well, so much of American history and thought has been focused on Russia, albeit that for many years it wasn't a positive thing government-wise, but now those barriers have lifted. People know that Russia is a place, and the former Soviet Union, where Americans are welcomed. There's an opportunity to enjoy and an opportunity to do business.
It's very safe now to travel. A lot of new hotels now are open. For example, Hilton, for example, Ritz-Carlton. Now we're waiting for opening of Four Seasons. A lot of new hotels, but the old hotels now, after all reconstructions and the rooms, it's rather convenient for the people. But everything depends on your budget. What?
Absolutely, and thank you. are the experts.
Yes.
We're working with Russian American Consulting Corporation.
Yes.
So we are thrilled to be here and to know that you're part of this New York Times
Yes.
travel show.
Yes.
So the best way to reach you is through Russian American Consulting?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Ernie, as the owner of the company, I can personally guarantee that each and every client will receive a personal attention from my professional staff and be offered the best possible prices. Ernie, I would like to introduce to you our director for Eastern Europe, Mrs. Maria Pasinchuk.
Pleasure to meet you too, Ernie.
This is some event, the New York Times travel show, and to learn about Russian American Consulting and what your company offers. It's really amazing. Please tell us more about the company.
Well, like Andrew said, we are a company here in New York City. We are a travel agency. We sell trips to Russia. I know that for a lot of people, they're reluctant to go to Russia just because there's uncertainty, there's fear. There's a lot of things that you remember from the past, being the communist country and all that stuff. Forget all that. Come to us, ask us questions. Questions are very important. We'll answer, we'll let you know, we'll make you excited about this country, as excited about it as we are. We'll tell you more, we'll give you your options, we'll tell you about the tours that we have, the packages that we offer, and you're going to want to go.
Well, you're most welcoming and most knowledgeable for the person who comes to Russia and to the countries of the former Soviet Union. You guys have the connections, and you have the connection here in the United States because you're an American company to take care of that person. The typical tourist, because nowadays you have individual singles who are traveling, you have families. Could we talk a little bit about who your customers are?
Sure, and I'll tell you, we have a lot of, like you said, we have single travelers. We have a lot of groups that get together, just a bunch of girlfriends or a bunch of guys that want to go and hang out and see a new place. Always a good idea to go to Russia. That's a wonderful place if you've never been to, just to learn new things, experience new things. We have a lot of families that travel, very family friendly, so always also a good plan for your family vacation. We have a lot of business travelers too. As you know, the economy is growing, so there's a lot of business travelers, and we are happy to assist them with hotels, transfers, any help that they need while they're in Russia.
You're a great resource for anyone who's interested. Russia's a cool place to visit.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows it, of all ages. They know that there's so much that your country and the countries that you serve, the countries that are part of your tours have to offer. And to have a friend here in the United States who can open up the door, make those connections for you, that's Russian American Consulting.
Absolutely. All are welcome. We're right here in New York City. You can call us, you can visit us online, drop me an email. We're here to help you.
Let's have that contact information.
Sure. Our phone number is 212-268-9336. Our website is www.russianconsulting.com.
I know your company, Russian American Consulting, does a lot of work with special interest groups. Could we talk a little bit about that?
Sure, you're absolutely right. We do have a lot of groups that show interest in travel to Russia. We have alumni associations. We have colleges that want to send their students. Right now I'm actually working for a group of professors and students from a college in New York State. So that is definitely something that we work with, and we tailor the program to meet that particular group's interests and budget. It's always a great success.
And you handle travel arrangements from departure here in New York?
Absolutely, from departure to New York to your arrival back in New York, and it doesn't have to be everything. You can just book just a hotel and transfers. You can book hotel and sightseeing. Like, you don't have to buy everything, but you certainly are most welcome to. But there's always options. We're very flexible. We'll do anything to meet your budget and to make sure that you're happy.
Thank you, Andrei Shurina, for inviting us here to Russian American Consulting. Congratulations. You've built a wonderful company, and our viewers, I think, will want to know more about Russia and the former Soviet Union.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you. Thank you for being with us at the show. I hope you will be again and again, and I invite everybody to visit us.
Thank you.